All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99 back with another quick post-fight discussion video. All right, y'all, Jasmine Jasudavicius, she makes easy work, brutal work, bloody work, dirty work, easy work over zombie girl Priscila Cachoeira. I mean, there was a point in this fight where I felt bad for zombie girl. I mean, I think it was somewhere at the end of the second round when the referee chose not to stop the fight and she looked like she was gurgling that blood and she didn't want to get up. And then when she got up, she just had this look of like, I don't know, just defeat, and her head was all swollen like a pumpkin, man. I was like, oh, man, like, maybe the referee should stop this. Then, again, in the third round, man, whenever she was just looking like a helpless, I don't know, man, just helpless on her back, and Jasmine was just teeing off, like, on her 299th strike. I was like, come on, man, like, ref, when you gonna stop this fight? But I think the referee, he knew what was up, man. He was trying to let Jasmine teach her a lesson. He was letting Jasmine teach her a lesson. He broke out the popcorn and he said, look, I'm going to watch too. He was entertained as well. At times he was probably like, I'm going to look away. Go ahead, do what you got to do. You know, handle this girl for 3 rounds for, missing weight again. That's what it seemed like. Ref, he didn't care, man. He was letting this beat down go on. It was very reminiscent of the Bullet versus Cachoeira when she suffered another very, very bad beating, and I'm not going to blame the fighters. The fighters are going to keep working until you pull them off, or the fighters are going to work until that person taps or, submits, comes to the strikes or whatever, So it's not Jasmine's fault. She's coming to do work. But there came a point where I was like, yo, ref, stop this fight. Just stop this fight. She ain't got nothing, But, hey, it went the way I felt it was going to go. I said, look, Jasmine, if she gets it to the ground, she'll drown Cachoeira and get a submission win because, hey, she's, a big, strong wrestler, and Cachoeira felt like it was going to be at her advantage at bantamweight, but she's dealing with a big fighter here, somebody that looks like a bantamweight as well. So that's what it came down to. But it wasn't just Jasmine's ground game. I mean, her striking has improved. It was there. She was measuring with the feet. Every time Cachoeira came clubbing in, she stepped back. She was sticking the jab in her face, the right hand. Hell, she scored a knockdown. She dropped Cachoeira with a good right hand. So, yeah, I like Jasmine's punches in this fight. She was turning them over. She was landing some hard, stiff shots on Cachoeira. So, yeah, shout out to Jasmine for making those little improvements. She didn't get drawn into, a hooking match and trying to brawl with the girl. She did what she did. She used the timing. Whenever Cachoeira came running in, she dipped down, boom, tackled the girl and just took her down and drowned her constantly, full mount positions, and was just, she was just working. I mean, forearms to the face, just keeping Cachoeira on her back and just landing heavy ground and pound, and like I said, there was just points in the fight where I was like, oh man, this is too much, man. You might as well just stop the fight. It was like it wasn't like the Jillian Robinson fight as far as, just landing shots, because Jasmine's shots were heavier, but same position at times. Whenever Jasmine would put the weight on her and she get that full mount, she was in full control of this fight. So, yeah, man, first round, second round, all the way to the third round was just the same thing. Cachoeira swinging wild, and Jasmine making her miss, taking her down to the ground and just giving her a crazy beating, a crazy beating. And that's what it is, man. I mean, we've talked about this so many times on the channel. We're going to keep talking about it, man. When it comes down to is somebody like Priscila Cachoeira, she's fun to watch for so long, but if she's not scoring knockouts, she's getting knocked out or she's getting beaten. And with the evolution of a lot of these fighters in WMMA now, the knockouts for Cachoeira are going to decrease. Like, she doesn't have that many knockouts either. Like, she's fun to watch with the power and how she swings, but let's be real, like, when she's on the receiving end, it seems to be more excitement there. Like, she's usually on the receiving end, right? And that's what people know her for now. Like, whether it's the Cachoeira fight or this fight or Miranda Maverick beating her or the Molly McCann fight or Jillian Robertson beating her, right? Who else has she really knocked out like that? Who has she knocked out cold? Besides Ariane Lipsky as of lately. She didn't even knock out Luana Carolina. So with all that being said, I think with what Cachoeira is bringing to the table now is just being a punching bag. So me, who doesn't want to see somebody just continue to take severe punishment, I think it's time for her to be cut. I think it's time for her to be cut from the UFC. I mean, she's missing weight consistently. That's the one thing she's doing. She misses weight consistently, and she's taking beatings. And I don't even find her to be a threat on the unranked level now. There's a lot of girls out there that are just gonna, score the same type of win over her, if their ground game is good, or knock her out. So I think it's time for Cachoeira to be cut, man. And with that being said, I think that there is another avenue for her in bare knuckle boxing. Get in there with somebody like Christine Ferry or Helen Peralta. Some of these girls, they'll throw down with her. She go over to BKFC, she could have some success there, but even then it's going to be rough because she's still swinging wild. Like, technique is something that she's not really hip to. So something Cachoeira doesn't really want to do is improve in her even her punch placement. She just wants to swing wild, hope one of those shots scores a knockout, and then just walk away and say she's bad. You know what I mean? But hey, I think BKFC is where she needs to be, because then she won't have to worry about takedowns. All right. But yeah, good fight. It was a good, entertaining fight. I had Jasmine as my pick in this one. I thought she was going to do what she was going to do, the way she did it, and she did. So, yeah, from here, I think Jasmine, this was a good win for her after, let me see, she had defeated Miranda Maverick, and who else has she defeated? I know she lost to Natalia Silva, but she defeated Miranda Maverick and Kay Hansen, Cachoeira. I don't know, man. Andrea Lee is fighting Miranda Maverick next, so I don't know. Maybe JoJo, JoJo Calderwood, JoJo is looking for a farewell fight, I believe. She's ranked number 15 again, so, if Jasmine's feeling like she's ready for a ranked opponent, I'd probably say that's the one that she could get as of right now, But, yeah, Jasmine, she's making small improvements here and there. She's a big, strong addition to flyweight, and she's entertaining. She brings the fight. So, yeah, whatever's next for her, I think that would probably be a good fight for her. JoJo is looking for that type of match, somebody that's going to push her and, give her a good, entertaining fight and a good exit. That would probably be the one for her. Or JJ Aldridge for Jasmine, that'll test her striking ability and, see how far she's come from here. But, yeah, overall, it was a good fight. But, yeah, I think that Cachoeira, she should probably go to BKFC from here on. But let me know what y'all think, guys. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.